Hey guys, welcome in Detecting Rods and Reels. Cody. You're here alone, it's you and me, Cody. We're gonna try a coin roll hunt on a Saturday. See if we can get anybody to watch. Why aren't you out fishing, man? I haven't seen any fishing videos from you at all. What are you up to, man? Got 3 people on the stream already. Who else is out there? Who's lurking out there right now? Got a box of quarters here because they the holiday messed up the ordering. So all they had left was a box of quarters. That's all I'm going to be able to do today. Hey, there's Jim Steele. What's up, Jim? Thanks for coming on. It's free fishing day today. Lakes are crowded. I'll be out Monday or tomorrow afternoon. Sweet. I'm thinking about actually going out for a night fish tonight. Maybe see if I can target the walleye. We will see. We'll see for sure. Well, I'm going to start on these. Jim, what are you up to today? What are you doing? Anything fun? Metal detecting, fishing, hanging out with family? Yeah. I hear you, Cody. I don't like being out there either. That's why I want to go at night. There's less people. Oh, I lost them. Less people out there in the middle of the night, right? Amen. All right. -8 degrees and 12 inches of snow. Holy cow, that sounds miserable. There's Huntress Kimmy and Clodhopper Scott. I'm hoping that's Kimmy on there and not Scott with that remark, huh? But thank you, whichever it is. Gosh, I haven't done quarters forever. I've only done, I think, 1 box. Not Kimmy. Yes! All right, Scott. It's you and me now. Right, Cody? Oh, there's a 1969. I did pull or look at the enders on all of them. I had one 1965, but I couldn't see any other any silvers. Yeah, I was on a live stream, a fishing live stream last night, and made some plans to go with a guy named Colorado Fisher. And so we're going to go next weekend. I'm going to try to... He's actually fishing today. So I'll see if anybody out there wants to go do some night fishing for some walleye. And perch. I'd love to get some fillets of both of those. Oh my gosh. Yep, catch some perch. That would be pretty sweet. More than the one that I caught in that last video, huh? I was happy just to get on that one, man. Gave me some lunch. Well, give me 3 bites of lunch, I guess. Right? It'd be pretty awesome to go out fishing. It's actually really gorgeous out today. So, going into the evening, it'll be nice. It'll be nice. This is the weirdest year I've experienced for ice fishing. They will not hit shiners, only soft plastics and waxworms. I've noticed that as well. I don't know what if everybody's just out there fishing and they're just overpressured. And there's a nice coin. That looks like that's a proof there. Very shiny on that one. But yeah, they wouldn't hit anything. But I've heard waxies are working out really, really well right now for them. So what's the deal here, Tony? You buy these rolls, go through them, take out the good coins, and re-roll them, bring them back to the bank? Yes and no. I buy the rolls, I go through them, take out all the good coins, and then I just bring back a bag full of unrolled coins. They throw it in the machine, and then they put it back in my bank account or give me another box. So they didn't have halves. All they had were quarters. They missed ordering this week. So all they had were quarters. So figured I'd go through quarters and see what we can find. Obviously looking for silver. No rolling does sound good. Trust me, I don't want to roll these back up. But I mean, there are people that do have to roll them. They're not as lucky as I am. So that doesn't sound like fun. Maybe make your kids do it or something. You know? Take that back. Only one body of water I fished this year. The perch have hit shiners. Never fished with shiners. Are they live? Are you fishing with live shiners? Because we're not allowed to fish with live bait here in Colorado. Nope, there's a 68. So we're getting older. Went from 69 to 68. I know there's a 65 in here at least. Which isn't silver, but it gets me close. I think we're going to go out try and hit some big lake trout next weekend. So I am anxious for a really good video on that one. The buddy I'm going to go with, he caught a 33-inch lake trout and considered master angler for the state of Colorado. So that's pretty awesome. I'm assuming that you're fishing with live shiners. I've seen it, let's see, Nebraska, I think up in the Great Lakes you're allowed to as well. We're just not allowed to here in Colorado. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. When you catch those lake trout, oh, I thought that was one. Nope. When you catch those lake trout, you're pulling them up from between 70 and 80 feet of water. Hey 5-0, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming on. I appreciate you at least stopping by and saying hi. I appreciate the support, buddy. You pull those lake trout up from 36-inch lake trout. Holy cow. You pull those lake trout up from that 70, 80 feet of water, man. They're making noises like crazy. You gotta be careful not to hurt them too much because you're sending them back down. Just gotta be careful, that's all. But yeah, we pull them out of deep, deep water. Oh, Cody. Man, I haven't done quarters. There's some pretty cool looking quarters here. George Rogers, Clark. Interesting. Don't look for, or yeah, don't forget to look for 2009s. Absolutely. You never know, right? Oh, not silver, but we're getting there. We're down to 66 now. 1966 is the oldest. Oh, Jim, that's cool. Taxidermist for 10 years, huh? That's cool. I've got a buddy that retired from police, and that's what he does full time. He does taxidermy, he does all the mounts and stuff. Pretty cool. It's a really cool job there. This one looks really nice. That seems like a fun job. Taxidermy. Wow, handful of caution. I've never caught that swim in the waters. Walleye, sauger, lake trout, sturgeon, gar, and carp are the only ones. I have caught a muskie though. Oh, yeah, that's not good when you pay for when you perform a service for somebody and then they ditch you. You know, that's not cool. Not cool at all. Hey there, Scott. We got a, speaking of, there's an 09 for you. Northern Mariana Islands. There it is. Northern Mariana Islands. 2009. There's your 09. You know, I've never caught a muskie or a northern or anything like that. They're here in Colorado, and people do target them, mostly just on tip-ups as you're fishing for other fish. I've never caught one. Never targeted, never set up a tip-up to look for one. So it's one of those fish I've never caught in Colorado. It might be the only fish. I haven't not caught a carp. Again, haven't targeted those, but carp, pike. What else in Colorado have I not caught? I think I've caught everything else. Smallmouth. I've not caught a smallmouth. Actually, you know what? I'm afraid. I'm sad to say this. I've never caught a smallmouth in my entire life, even when I was in Ohio. Crazy. Biggest northern was 41. That is a beast. That is a beast. 41 inches, huh? I'd like to catch a 49-inch lake trout. That's what I'd like. Hey, there's Nugget Brain. Nugget Brain Wayne. Hey, Wayne, I watched that video you sent me last night. That was interesting. Lagging, yes. I've been lagging like crazy. There's Tim Holmes. Now we're getting some people in here. Yes, last night I don't know, everything I was watching, including this morning, has been lagging like crazy. So I don't know if it's not my internet. If you're having problems as well, Cody. Tim, what is going on? Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. Just hanging out, looking through quarters and talking. Right now we're talking fishing. Cody, what's the biggest fish you've ever caught? Ooh, carp with an ultralight are a huge challenge. We do have a really good carp lake east of me. And I've been out there targeting largemouth. There's Keithy6 from Alaska. Thank you so much for coming on. Joe Brown, look at that. All kinds of people popping on now. Liz must have got done with her live stream. She was doing some pennies with Pirate Metal Pirate Girl. Metal Pirate Girl. I was watching that for a little bit. But yeah, what's the biggest fish y'all have ever caught? I'd have to really think about that for me. I mean, unfortunately, I don't even know if I've measured. TX Tiger! Well, good luck to you door knocking. I hope you get on something. Hope you get on something good. Let me know if you, any good stuff that you pull. Send me an email. Man, there's some cool quarters. I don't know if the biggest fish I've caught is a rainbow or a largemouth. I caught a monster largemouth many years ago out here. Oh, there's another 65. We're getting close, guys. Put out those silver vibes. We need to get on a silver quarter here. 31-inch sucker, either a white or a long nose, I forgot which one. 31-inch sucker? That is huge. We have sucker here that we catch and use for bait, but not 31 inches. They're usually like around 7 or 8 inches. Lake trout love those. In fact, I have to go, I should probably get some, because going up to do Lakers. Hunt in Colorado this coming June. I don't have any details, Wayne. There's not many details that have come out, unfortunately. I know it's in June or July. Are you talking about the Mancos hunt? Or the Rush to the Rockies hunt? Whoa! Yeah, Keithy. You didn't have to do that. 8-pound largie. Holy crap, Joe. That is awesome. I would love to catch a 5-pound bass. There's a 66. That's got to be an epic mount, Joe. That's so cool. So cool. And then Keithy, a 47-pound king salmon. Yeah, you're blessed. I know. You're blessed. Gosh, I have to get to Alaska. I thought I was going to be able to make that happen this year. There's another 65. Gosh, right now it doesn't seem like it's going to happen, but it's on my list. Yep, that's how the sucker will hit it there, Cody. Just right across the bottom there. We got a couple good inlets that carry those sucker. If you can get on them, man, you catch them, freeze them for the year, and then you've got your bait to go lake trout fishing. Wayne, I don't have the info in front of me here, so you can definitely put that on there. Put it in the chat there. We got the Watts, the Worldwide Association of Treasure Seekers, which we were out at the Sportsman's Expo at. They're doing their hunt in June. That's another pretty coin. I saw Treasure Trolls iDetect Michigan. What is up? Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. 41-inch Northern with my ultralight. 59 minutes to land. That is insane. 59 minutes. Oh, there's a Guam. 2009. I can't imagine 59 minutes. My buddy that just landed that 33-inch lake trout, it took him 10 minutes to land. Got it all on tape. That's just insane. I can't imagine 59 minutes. That is crazy. That's just insane. 14-inch crappie. That would be epic. I wouldn't mind catching some crappie that big. I think I might go out and find some places that we can get the get on some panfish. I want to get on some panfish, perch, and some crappie, bluegill, sunfish, whatever I can find. That'd be awesome. It's Alaska. Everything is huge. I know, right? Okeechobee, and he hits double digits bass all summer long. He's lucky. Yeah. Hey, there's Digging for Life. There's another 65. Man, close. That's 365s. Digging for Life, thanks for coming on. Who's your Hillbilly 22? Good luck, huh? We've got, I think, 465s, a couple 09s. No silver, though. Yeah, Wayne, I'll get you my number. I'll get you my number. Ooh, 16-inch lake perch from Lake Erie. That's awesome. I would love to get on a perch that big out here. We're lucky if we get them 12 inches. 12 inches back in the Midwest and the Great Lakes. I mean, 12 inches, 13 inches is just normal. You guys are throwing those back. Right? April's coming here, big bass and striper school to gather big blue cats. They all run the rocks feeding on shad. That sounds good. TX Tiger, that sounds good to me. I love catfish fishing, and I made some up last time I caught some. I made up, deep fried them for my wife, beer batter, and deep fried them, and she fell in love with them. So I need to get back out there and get on some more cats. We have a small lake, couple lakes up north here, to get on some cats. I'm gonna do that. Never caught a cat through the ice though. I've seen some people doing that here lately as well. Death Spader, what's up? Gonna do some ice fishing soon, huh? Man, get out on the lake. If it's frozen, get out there. It's one of my most favorite things to do, I tell you. I'm hooked on it. You go once, you'll be hooked. Keep everything over 10. Yeah, there's that sweet spot that you gotta keep them at. You know, you don't want to. There's a Virgin Island, 09. You know, you don't want to keep the super huge ones because they're so old. But you know, you don't want to keep. You know, throw the little ones back, obviously. So there's that sweet spot. Plus, they taste better with that eating size. We'll put the Virgin Islands on there now. There's an 09 Virgin Islands. That one's worn. 14 people already watching this. Nice. Would trade someone a Santee Cooper trip for an ice fishing trip. I don't know what Santee Cooper trip is. Half-grown kittens are good too. Yeah, if you can catch them. Just get a ball of yarn and you can catch them that way, right? Oh, Jim. You're going to get me in trouble, man. Is there anybody out there still metal detecting? I don't think we have anywhere that we can go to metal detect, to be honest with you. Everywhere here is frozen. Frozen. Who else is lurking in the background there? Some of the technique here, not there, is finding an 1880s seeded Liberty dime, a rare find in the States. To me, yes. Anything seeded is one of those things that is rare because they didn't make a lot of them seeded. So you've got the seeded era, which isn't very long, and there wasn't a lot made. So yeah, seeded, anything seeded is good to find. I've never been seeded. Never, never. That would be incredible to do. There's a bicentennial. I used to keep those bicentennials. I ended up trading in my little collection of bicentennials. Negative Fourier. Well, but I'm sure you got lots of lakes over there in Michigan to go fishing on. So no metal detecting, but get out there and do some dirt fish or ice fishing. Pretty frozen in the Hoosier State too. I think there's almost everybody's frozen over. There might be some areas maybe in the woods and stuff that I know they were on Stealth Diggers. They were out in the woods looking for places that weren't frozen. There's Uper Digger 57. He's lurking, right? I figured it was you there. Kim found one here in the UK, middle of nowhere in a field. Weird. Gosh, Scott, that's... I mean, like I said, it's incredible to find seeded, but then to have that story that was found in the UK in the middle of a field just makes it even better. My opinion. That's really awesome. That's really cool. You know, but also it's not like we don't find, you know, British coins here, English coins here. So, you know, I guess that would kind of be the same thing. You know, we do find 1800s British coins. No silver yet. What is that? Wow. That one threw me for a loop. Let me see if I can get this one on here. If you can see that edge, put these down and get focused. I saw this edge, not there. It was, well, now in that certain light there, it was on this side right there. It looked silver. It is not. 74, but man, it was worn. I thought it was silver. Thought we had it there. Look up Santine Cooper in South Carolina, world-class striper and cats. Chain of several big lakes. Crap kid is yelling. You got me distracted. Best of luck. Go out and do some door knocking there, TX. You're supposed to go do some knocking. There's another 09, American Samoa. A lot of 09s in here. How about back-to-back 09s? There's another. There's Puerto Rico. Man, I thought we had that silver. That edge got me. I'm glad you all came on today. I didn't know. I've never done a Saturday stream. We've got 10 people, which isn't bad. I'm sure everybody's busy and stuff. You know, usually I do them in the evenings during the week. You kind of get home from work and are winding down. But just wanted to go through this box, get it back to the bank on Monday, and see what else I can get from them. So just thought I'd go through it and hang out. Maybe do some ice fishing tonight. hopefully. Well, what are y'all doing today on a Saturday? Besides hanging out with me, right? No silver. I have one proof, 509s, and that 65 still sitting there just because. That proof is really cool, though. That is really... let's see. It's super shiny. That light's not going to do it any justice, but it's, like, really nice. Cooking armadillo eggs? What? Armadillo eggs. All right, so the topic's out there. Armadillo eggs. Where do you get armadillo eggs? And you cook them up, you boil them, and you eat them like that, or what? Like how? Gosh, this is okay. This is something I know zero about. You have to tell me there, Hoosier. I'm interested. Tell me the whole story here. Where do you find them? How do you cook them? What are they like to eat? Like, that's crazy. I saw Detecting for Life came in. What is up? You did okay detecting back east. I went east in 1982. Best was an 1806 quarter. Very worn. That's so cool. Yeah, there was a question there from Scott. Do you think the popularity of coin roll hunting growing, there will be fewer treasures to be found? Yeah. Agreed, and that's what Hoosier's saying here. The majority of the silver has been pulled out of circulation already, but there will always be people that inherit collections and don't know any better than depositing in the bank. Right? Right next to the platypus beaks at the local store, silly. Of course, that's where you get them. I never made it down that aisle. Moving to bigger muskie country in the spring. Can't wait. Love muskie fishing. Man, I tell you, I was saying before, I haven't caught a northern or a muskie or anything like that, pike, but those things can get big. I would love to be able to catch one of those. Might have to when we go out to do there's a 65. Lake trout. Maybe throw some tip ups. There's another. That's pretty. Ah, see, they're hollowed jalapenos that you fill with cream cheese and cheddar cheese, wrap them in sausage, and cook and smoke them on the grill. Okay. I've done that. We call those jalapeno poppers. I thought they were literally armadillo eggs. I was thinking, where are you getting armadillo eggs in the Midwest? Must be visiting somebody down in Texas, right? Catch muskie in northern all the time. I mean, that's got a following. That's got a following of people that will only fish for them. I've never caught one. Do you eat the muskie or northerns? I've heard people that absolutely hate it because they're so bony. Other ones will live and die by it. They call it the poor man's lobster. Make it up that way. Ooh, that's a pretty one right there. Whew. You know, what do you do there? Bicentennial. I guess I'm gonna have to throw out some lines and try and catch them. There's a 67. Right? I know they are migrating. We're going to have them in Colorado pretty soon. There's a 69. 40. Armadillo meat sucks, huh? I'm sure it's tough. .49-inch tiger muskie. That would be epic. That is huge. We'll put some vids of muskie soon. Don't eat muskie. Mostly eat walleye. I think that's what I'm going to go searching for tonight in the dark. Try and get some walleye. Northern are the best to eat. Really? Hate cleaning northern, the Y-bone is sucky. And that's what I've heard as well, that people won't even bother because of that Y-bone. But I'm just curious. You know, people that grew up eating them, you know, they're experts at it, may not even care. Walleyes are great to eat. Yes, they are. I need to get on some sized walleyes and sized perch, some bigger ones. All these little ones that I keep catching, no big frickin' deal anymore. Man. So my first one in Iowa last year. 66. 67. We're getting close. 67. Northerns, filleted them 3 pieces per side. Really? That eliminates all the Y-bone, huh? That's a 74. I thought it's at 64. 65. 67. Man, this roll has a ton of 60s. This has been our closest roll yet. How do you cook them, Jim? So he fillets 3 per side. And then, yeah, how do you cook them? So one good thing about catching northern while perch fishing, you rarely have to take them off the hook because they usually cut the line. Right? That's what I mean. Like, I've never targeted them because you need to have, you know, your braided or your steel lines or leaders. And I don't have that. I've never fished them with that. So even if I did hook into one, probably would break me off or bite me off. Yeah. Agreed on that. Roll them in flour, fry in Crisco. Sounds like good for everything. Roll it in flour, fry it in Crisco. Everything tastes better fried, right? That's why it's so bad for us. All right. 3-piece fillets, rolled in flour, fried in Crisco. I think I can remember that one, Jim. Thank you. 16 to 18-inch walleyes. Anything bigger, the meat is brown and mushy. Yep, you got to throw the bigger ones back. We were talking about that. That's kind of general on most fish. You know, unless you're going to... There's a 66. Unless you're, you know, having it mounted and not eating it, there's no reason to take home those bigger fish. Throw those bigger fish back. Let somebody else enjoy catching them. And keep the eater size. Right? Keep the eaters. Steel leader. Hey, Tin Cup Tim. Thanks for coming on, buddy. We're just hanging out, looking through some quarters and talking fishing. Fishing seems to be the topic today. Not much metal detecting going on because of the weather. Try being Diet Pet. If it tastes good, you're not supposed to eat it, right? Oh, I'm sorry, Jim. That's another side of being a human, huh? All right, halfway. No, maybe halfway through the box there. Maybe one more. Heavier mono. Yeah. So you're talking like 10 or 12 pound monos? Mono line for liters. There's some worn ones. 78. Whoa, almost lost that one. Let the breeding stock go and eat the little fish. There you go. So I wish more people were like that. There's a 67. You know, get your pictures, get your measurements, get a replica made, but there's a 65. Let them go. Let those guys go. They've lived that long. They've lived 20 plus years. Let somebody else enjoy catching that. That's what I think. So hopefully I'll get into some lake trout that I get to release. Right? 30, I think 32 is our master angler for Colorado. If you get over 32, you get a Master Angler Catch and Release certificate and patch. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. No ice fishing unless you're in a shack. Really? There's Chris Bach. People jumping in now, back up to 10. Chris, thanks for coming on, buddy. We're talking fishing, looking at quarters. There's Paul, American Woodland Relics. No ice fishing unless you're in a shack. Yeah, I've got my... I'll take my my hut with me. We're not allowed to have shacks, like permanent shacks, so... Number 4 on my rod with a 6-inch 20-pound leader. Well, there you go. That sounds hefty enough to pull those northerns in. Oh, I'm sorry. 50-pound fluorocarbon tied to mono. Uper, I just found a Michigan quarter. And throw that crap away. Nobody needs that. Keep the stock strong and let the biggies go. I wish there was more of a mentality. Seems like the people that are out there now just want to catch. It's the same thing with hunting type of thing, I guess. You want to get your trophy. Stop that yelling. I know, right? I was up late last night. But it's, you know, kind of the same idea with hunting. You want to catch the biggest ones, take them for your trophy mounts, and you know, some people will shoot the mid-level bucks and does and leave the bigger ones out there, but a lot are just taken for trophy. I'd rather get rid of the ones that shouldn't be multiplying and keeping the ones that should be. That's how we fish. Keep those big ones. Get the stunted growth ones out of there. No silver yet. Come on, 45 minutes, we're halfway done. No silver. If I do find a silver quarter, it will be rare. I got spoiled. I've only done one box of quarters before. There's a 67. One box of quarters in my life. There's a 66. And I got a silver 36 Washington out of it. Yep, stripers. I agree. I just don't. Just get a replica mount made. You don't need to have to take that life. Get your measurements. Get it back in the water. Get your pictures. Now see, I've been talking to my wife, and Ontario. I hear Ontario calling my name. That's my opinion. I think Ontario fits my lifestyle pretty darn well. There's my Ender 65. That was sitting on an end. It's the only one I found on an Ender. No silver Enders. That's all on the inside of the rolls. Hotels, yeah. Luxury shacks, right? I watched a YouTube video. It's one channel that I follow. And this shack had bunk beds in it. They literally were laying in bed over the side, jigging for perch and walleye. For walleye, actually. Yeah, they got some good-sized walleye. Had a kitchen in it. I think they drove right out to it. They went to the store, brought back some food. One guy started cooking the food. I don't remember what he made up, but other guy laying in bed, jigging for walleye, catching walleye through the floor. That's insane. I actually really want to do that sometime. I think that would be a blast. "14-point non-typical whitetail." That's cool. I think there's more and more non-typicals that are starting to pop up here. I don't know if it has to do with you know, food plots that over feed them with calcium, and then we're starting to kind of modify our genetics by doing that. I don't know, but non-typicals, they seem to be a lot more popping up. Sounds like a great buck, absolutely. Definitely want to get out and do some hunting. Put that on the channel. I don't have any videos of that yet. Not that I haven't been out there, just haven't videoed it and documented. There's a 68. So I'd like to get that on here. I think most of us that follow each other and things like that, we kind of all have the generally the same interests and stuff. Everybody would like to maybe watch something like that too. So satellite TV. Guys watching Gone Digging with, looks like is that Kurt from Hoover Boys? No, definitely not. Jamie and Ralph. Don't see any silver on that one. We order in pizza. I've seen that too. They'll deliver pizza out on the ice. You guys are spoiled. Drive right out to the shack. I gotta pull my sled 1.25 miles just to get out to good coves. You guys are driving out to the shack, ordering pizza in the shack, jigging from bed. 65. That's not right. I live in the wrong area, obviously. 173 1/4. I hunted its father for 5 years, but somehow someone shot it with a shotgun under my stand, then called me to measure. 194 typical. Oh, GM. Not rubbing it in at all, but can you come measure this for me, please? Oh, jeez. That's pretty sick right there, 194. All right, we're past halfway done. We're 51 minutes in. No silvers. Countless 65s. 1 proof and 5 09s. Just want to see 1 silver. Doesn't even have to be like a Standing Liberty. I mean, even just a Washington silver will be fine with me, guys. I'm not too selfish here. 71. Shanty towns up here, Tony. We've got a couple lakes that, you know, just with the mobile huts and stuff like that. We call it Tent City when it starts going up because they're everywhere. They pop up on the ice when you're out there. There's a 67. Yeah, we call it Tent City. And usually the lakes that happens on aren't very big. If you got to hump it into a big reservoir or something where the bigger fish are, you're not dragging too much gear behind you because it's a hike. But in those smaller ones that are closer, yeah, everyone's got a hut up and it's crazy. Local sports shop has a delivery service for bait, beer, and food. What more do you need right there? Bait, beer, and food. I'm out of bait. Call them up. I'm out of beer. Call them up. I'm out of food. Call them up. I'm sure they do quite well. Right? That was a 12-pointer, huh? 180? A 67. 2 67s back to back. I need to get me some property. Fortunately, everything out here in Colorado is so darn expensive. I've been looking for the deal. I look all the time. See if there's anything I can find out there. Hey, there you go, Paul. There you go, Paul. Someone in the detecting community. You know, I think meeting up with other YouTubers and things like that is just awesome. I think it's a blast. You know, you guys can share stories and tips and tricks, and you learn from each other, and it's just a great thing. It's an awesome hobby to share with each other, and it's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Wish I was a lot closer to most of you guys out there in the East. Definitely be making more trips around and meeting up with more people. You guys need to do a silver dance or something because this isn't working for me. But it's fun to talk with you guys. I appreciate it. So if you weren't here, I'd just be talking to myself. A lot of quarters. Oh. All right, Youper, I'll be here. I think 67s are the numbers today. Just come on, we have an extra bed. I know everybody, you know, everybody's very cordial and extending out their homes and things like that. It's just getting out there and getting time off from work. You know, it's not because there's lack of opportunity from people. It's lack of ability through work. Unfortunately, this work thing's cutting into my days off, right? It's like that for most of us. $67 back to back. Oh. Well, we're down to 20 rolls. 20 rolls is where it's at, huh? Last 20 are better than the first 20. Actually, we haven't got much of anything, have we? 57 minutes. Any of you guys see the stream earlier with Liz? Liz was on with Metal Pirate Girl. They were doing boxes of pennies. I know Liz had a couple Wheaties that she had found. I think Metal Pirate Girl brought them up with her. And they were just sitting in the living room and just going through pennies and chatting it up. Just having a good time. You need to hurry up and retire, yeah. You don't own the bank you work at? No, unfortunately not. I don't even own a small smidgen of the bank that I work at. I wish I did. Whoa. All right. My first something crazy. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you... Oh, yeah, there you go. It is over here. Do you guys see that? What is that? It's crazy looking. What is that? It's reeded and it looks silver. What is that? I think it's foreign. It doesn't look like it's the same size as a quarter, so it's got to be a foreign. Let's see if I can bring it over here. We'll bring it up on the big screen. There we go. All right, there we go. What is that, guys? It's totally differently reeded. Slightly smaller. What is that? Have you guys ever seen an edge like that? Foreign. That's what I'm thinking, foreign. I've never seen a reeded edge like that, though. Has anybody ever seen that? That is so weird. Look, it looks silver to me. It may not look like it underneath the microscope, but it looks silver. All right, we'll go back to here. We're gonna pull this. I don't know if a Benjamin has that type of edge. Does it? All right. We're going to put it here. Let's see if we can do this live. All right. Where'd it go? There it is. It's got to be foreign. Yep. $50 Kurus. What is that? It's like Israeli or something. Whoop, it's out of focus. There we go. It's only a 2009. Oh, it's Turkey. It's from Turkey. Interesting. That threw me for a loop when I saw that edge. Look at that edge. Hey, Ozarks, what's up? You got here right when I pulled a Turkish 50 Kurus coin out of the quarters. I had a different kind of edge. I didn't know what in the world it was. So, not silver, but definitely interesting. Never seen one of those before. Interesting. I was hoping it was something a little bit better than just a 2009 Turkey. Speaking of turkey, Jim, have you ever been turkey hunting? Or anybody else out there? You out there hunting turkeys? Or just deer, just big game? You guys do any small game hunting? All right. Oh, another 65. Yeah. They don't take kindly to that at the grocery store, right? Brass center, copper, nickel, zinc ring. Hoosier, you're the man. Thank you for the information. With a rubber band gun. He was open carrying. You're allowed to do that if you open carry. $9 US. So I lost money on it. Dang it. That means I have to find a silver now. I have to make up for that. Maybe I'll hang on to it and see if the conversion rate increases. Dang it, lost 16 cents. Yeah, I need a silver now. I gotta make up the value on that. Come on. That's Bush League. It was very, very cool looking though. That edge really got me. I had never seen how thick that edge was. Still reeded, so very interesting to find. Throw it in the foreign bag. Nada. Any big plans for Saturday nights? Anybody going out doing stuff? 1967. Any big parties I need to know about? 23-pound, 10.5-inch beard, 1.5-inch spurs mounted now at the local DNR station. Dang, Jim. You're quite the outdoorsman there, Jim. You got a story and an amount of everything that we all want. What year did you end up getting that one? There's a 67. Agreed, Hoosier. They're interesting. Put them in a bag, keep them all together. Parking lot quarter. $66. All right, down to 16 rolls. That guy has to be pretty darn cool, though. The end of his name ends in Yeti. See if I can get on that. There you go. Ends in Yeti. He's got to be a cool guy. 80s were good, huh? Deer came in 92. $65. $65. Back to back. 66. What a great year. 67. I'd argue with you on that one, Paul. Some of us weren't even born in 66. Did you find any silver yet? I didn't find any silver, but I found this turkey coin with the guy that's on it, his last name ends in Yeti. Yeah, it's interesting. Threw me for a loop. It's got a really weird edge. Look at this edge on it. It's reeded. It looks silver to me. So I freaked out, of course. And look at this in between two normal quarters. Definitely looks different. Kind of cool, though. Kind of cool. All right, down to 15 rolls. I appreciate everybody hanging out. This has been fun. And the turkey is in the Iowa record book. Jim. What is that? That is a wrecked quarter. 91 like crazy. Another one that's wrecked. 89. 67 there. Paul, I've done a lot in life so far. I don't know how wet I am still. Seen a lot, done a lot. Now I'm trying to enjoy a lot. $65. That's a bite me coin, huh? Yep. It sure is. I agree with you on that one. 66. All right. See, the box is just waiting to the end to give me up the silver. You know? That way it's like sitting in a deer stand. You don't want to get in the first 10 minutes that you're sitting there. It's going to come right at the last day of deer hunting season and right as the sun's going down. It's the way this world works. 67. There's 4 mounted deer, 15 fish, squirrels, birds, and more on the walls. Wife maybe get rid of them. Too much. Finally got rid of wife. Now deer. Don't you hate that, Jim? All that sacrifice didn't pay off. I understand. I can relate. I can relate. Although I get away with a lot right now, so I get away with a lot. Jim, that was a good one. I enjoyed that one. Whoa. Look at this rotation die error. Holy cow. Check this one out. We'll put this one up on the big screen. Alright. So we got a 1972. And look at this. Straight over. Boom. That is way off. That's not even close. See if I can get it to come back over. That's almost 90 degrees. Whew. That's crazy. I'll hang on to that one. Even had a 4-foot mounted eel. I want to party with Jim. This guy, he's lived. Mounts an eel. There's not many men that I know, not many people that I know that have a mounted eel on their wall. I'm sure that was one of the first things that had to go. Right, Tim? Well, how did that not impress her? Like, that would have been the one thing I would have kept. Hey, Cody, welcome back, buddy. Until she sees this video. No, I'm saying that, yeah, I'm saying that I get away with a lot right now. Hey, Cody, check this one out. Well, you didn't see this one. This one freaked me out. It's just a foreign coin, but you gotta check out the edge on this. That's what the edge looks like on that one. Pretty crazy. And then I just found this. Check out this rotation error. 72 straight over. Boom. Almost 90-degree difference. Pretty cool, though. All right. 12 rolls left. You guys are awesome. It was the was the first to go. Ah. That probably should have told you a lot right away there, Jim. We're all impressed with the 4-foot eel. 65. But you know what it also tells me is that it doesn't take a lot to impress us. What I got there is a whitetail deer, a 13-inch perch, and a 4-foot eel. It's pretty epic. Again, I don't know too many people that have an eel mounted at all, let alone it being 4 foot. That's pretty epic. Did you have it hanging in the bathroom or what? 67. Doesn't really fit in much with the decor when you've got fish and deer up on the walls, and then all of a sudden you got this 4-foot eel. 4-foot eel. Jim, do you have any pictures of this eel? I'm sorry, I'm stuck on this. I'm stuck on this eel now. Do you have any pictures of this eel? Because I want to see it. You should email. If you have a picture of this, email it to me right up at the top. You can see my email there. I want to see this thing. Email me this picture if you have it. I want to see this thing. That's epic. $3 per inch. Now I have no idea. I'm sure there are a lot more than that. It's like 12 or 14 bucks an inch now. Gotten expensive. I couldn't even guess how much I haven't even looked into it. I couldn't tell you the last time that I checked into how much it cost to mount an eel. Does it just fall under the fish? The fish, Oh, that's cool. Yeah, does it fall under fish? The fish pricing guidelines or what? It was on a chunk of walnut with sand glued to it with crawfish. That is epic, Jim. This might be. There's another 65. This might be the best story. Yeah, we call him Eel Jim now. Jim the Eel Man. 67. It's a great story, Jim. I do appreciate you sharing that one. That made my day. $67. Thought maybe I missed it on the edge there. It looked good. All right, down to 9. And 9 people watching. Look at that. Where did you catch a... I'm sorry, Jim. Where did you catch a 4-foot eel? Let me get a perch mounted down that looked good on the wall. I love the colors on them. Perch are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I love the colors in brook trout and perch because they've got yellows and oranges. They're just absolutely beautiful, beautiful fish. If I ever get up to Wisconsin or Ontario or Minnesota and get on some good perch, I mean, that would be a great opportunity to get a mount done. I would love to pull in a huge perch. I have nothing that is mounted. Paul, it was gorgeous looking and tasting, but if it was twice the size, would have been a lot better. And then all of his buddies too. That would have been better, Paul. Native brookies in the spring and fall have gorgeous colors on them. That's pretty much all I target open water. That and spawning gills. The Des Moines River in Ottumwa, Iowa. That's got to be closer to me than Minnesota or Wisconsin. Those are great fillets on the jumbos. See, oh gosh, I want to get into those. Fingers crossed for tonight then. Either those or some walleye. I definitely don't get them out here as much as I did in Ohio. Being on right off Lake Erie. Man, everywhere you went had fresh fish. Colorado really isn't a much of a seafood type of area. More of a big game, small game. You'll find a lot more bison burgers, elk burgers, deer chili, venison chili, that kind of stuff. Yeah, you'll get that more out in Colorado than any fish type stuff, unfortunately. Not that I don't like that, but I love my fish. 50 per day. Oh my gosh. For us, it's for perch. So it's split with the Continental Divide. I'm sorry, no. We've got a highway that runs north-south called I-25. If you're west of I-25, I believe it's 5 or 10. I think 10 is the limit. If you're east of I-25, it's unlimited. So you got to find a lake on the east side. Unlimited. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of lakes that have them on the east side. 5 in Wisconsin right now. Yeah. Does it get overfished over there, Cody? You think it gets overfished? Yeah, bison burgers are good. Real lean meat, super lean meat, and definitely has a distinct taste to it too. Bison. You can get them almost at any like decent restaurant out here. Sell them commercially. Dang. And we don't have a lot of areas. We're more of the trout. That's what we have a lot of. Like you guys have panfish and stuff like that. We have trout like that. There's trout everywhere. Every lake that is, we have rainbows, and you'll catch them nonstop. There's Marty. Marty, digging with Marty. Welcome in, buddy. Thank you so much for coming on. We're down to 5 rolls of quarters, and we have 0 silver. Bicentennial. Loved it. It's good. It is good. Not getting anything. So they monitor the size and bag limits close. They do here as well, for sure. I caught the state record bluegill when I was like 10 or 12. Never reported unless the record is about a pound bigger than what it was back then. Well, Cody, that's what you should get your mount of. Did you get pictures and measurements and everything? I mean, when you were 10 or 12, that was only 3 years ago. And they had the internet back then. 65. It's too cold for sunfish in Colorado. That is for show. All right, we're down to 4. 4 rolls left. Hour and a half. All right, we're gonna get something in these last 4, guys. There's a 65. Do you have cutthroat? We do have cutties. Yes. We have cutthroats. In fact, I believe that's the state fish of Colorado. Is the cutthroat. Native cutthroat. J Mart. J Mart. Welcome in, Jay. 67. The thing was huge, 13 inches, and was fat. Jay, it's all right. It's all right, Jay. You were working on a Saturday? That sucks. I'm glad you made it in, though. So Cody did a report on Colorado in school. It's the 38th state, if you were wondering. All right, Cody, since you're so smart about Colorado, what year did Colorado become a state? Volunteered to work. Dude, you're the man, Jay. Goodbye, Centennial. What year did Colorado become a state? And based on that, 2-part question. Based on that, what is the nickname of Colorado? Hey, what is up, Lou? 1967. Lou, what's up? Thanks for coming on, buddy. Thank you so much for coming on. 1876. Look at Lou. Easy. Look at you guys. The fish record ever broke was the short-nosed gar, 8 pounds, middle 90s. It was 1876, and the Centennial State. Look at you guys. That wasn't too difficult, but it was fun. I wanted to see if Cody was actually as smart as he claims he is. Still to be debated, though. All right, 2 more. Ding, ding, ding. What is this one? I had the report 10 years ago in kindergarten. Did that in kindergarten, Cody? Dang. You're smart for a 5-year-old. Watch, I'm gonna get a shut it right here in the chat. Shut it. 67. $67. Yeah, Cody, if you still have it, you can turn it in for your 2nd grade book report now, this year. Nickname, High Times? No, Centennial State. Marty, the coin over here was in a roll, and I didn't know what it was. Look at how different this is. Look at that edge compared to our quarters. Definitely thought it was foreign, and it is actually from Turkey. Look at 2009. No big deal really, but I don't know. Hey, it's a foreign coin. It's kind of fun. $65. All right. Last roll. Who's bringing me luck? Marty and Lou brought good luck with them, and so did Jay for the last roll here. Well, I lied. Dang it. Well, that's that rotation die error. 66. Historical Magpie. Outdoors Inspired. Look at everybody's coming in now. Uper, no silver, man. You didn't miss anything. I'm glad you're back, but you didn't miss anything. I'm on the last roll. 1938 washi. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I got in my that first box I got, or was it 30? Was it 38 or 36? Here to bring good luck. Well, last roll. It doesn't look like it's coming. I wish you brought better luck than that. 36. 65. Dang it. Well, we got 2 handful of 65s this box, but no silver. Well, we got this rotation die error. That's it. 72. Check out how bad this one is. About 90 to almost 90 degrees. That's the best we got out of that box. Got 5 2009s. Got a nice looking proof. Shiny as heck. Whoa. 2018. But that's it. All right. If I find a photo, I'll send it to you. Thank you, Jim. If you send it to me, I'll have it on the next live stream. I'll put it up on the screen. We'll have a whole right here. This whole screen right here will be a 4-foot eel. What can I find with a $100 metal detector? Depends on where you're looking. Your car? That's not a lie. Your refrigerator? If you lose that, you definitely could find that. It depends. What kind of $100 metal detector? My Ace 250 I bought for like $120. So you can find a lot. Having fish now, I'm hungry. Oh, Marty. You can find stuff with any detector. That is true. That is true. A series are good machines. There you go. They are good machines. Ron just digging life. What's up, Ron? Still a good time. Well, thank you for coming on, Tim. I'm trying to get off of here. I don't know what we're going to do. 1:36 here in Colorado. I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here and go throw some darts with my daughter. She wants to lose in darts, so I got a new dartboard for Christmas over in the man cave right here, just in the over there. So I appreciate everybody being on here with me. We didn't find anything, but I had a good time talking. Jim, I've learned a lot about you. It's been a good time, guys. I really do appreciate all of your time being on here. Hour and 37 minutes. Make sure you hit the like button for me, please, before we sign off. I appreciate all of the interaction. It's been fun. But I'll be on next week. Do some fishing tonight, maybe. Get some more videos out. Do some more boxes of halves, maybe, next week. So, all right, y'all. I will see you guys in a couple days. That's okay, Magpie. You're good. You're good. Thank you so much for coming on and showing me support. Hit the like button on the way out. I appreciate it.